everybody, Mr. Horgan here. It's now time for another retro edition of the Price is Right Pricing Game Recap. And this one was requested by I'm 264 Shirt. This is the Price is Right that aired back on May 26, 2005. The pricing games played on that day were the following. Any number, it's in the bag. 2 for the price of 1. Double prices, cliffhangers, and one away. The first contestant was Adam. He played any number for a chance to win either a Ford Mustang V6 Coupe Deluxe modeled by Lucky Lanisha, a 5-piece Ashley Furniture Tivola Collection dinette set that features a glass top table modeled by Tremendous Terry, or money in the Piggy Bank. The first number in the price of the car was 2. Adam first chose 3, and that was the third number in the dinette set. Next he chose the other 2. The other 2 went to the third number in the Piggy Bank. Next he chose 4, and 4 was the 5th number in the car. Next he chose 6, and that was the 3rd number in the car. Next he chose 5, and that was the 1st number in the dinette set. Next he chose 7, and 7 was the 1st number in the Piggy Bank. Now we have 1 spot remaining for the dinette and the Piggy Bank. He chose 8 next, and that was the 4th number in the car! And now with 1 spot remaining for all 3 prizes, Adam chose 1. Bob decided to have Adam ask if 1 was the number in the price of the car. So Adam asked, "Can I please have a 1? And 1 went to the second number in the car! He won the car! Actual retail price, $21,684. The dinette set, by the way, was $503, and the Piggy Bank contained $7.92. Wow! Great win. Bettina played It's in the Bag for a chance to win up to $16,000. Lanisha and Rockin' Rebecca were the 2 models that placed the grocery items in the respectable bags. Now, Bettina chose the sugar-free strawberry gel to be placed in the 69-cent bag, placed by Rebecca. She chose the Tylenol arthritis pain to be placed in the $12.49 bag, placed by Lanisha. The Dole pineapple slices she chose to be placed in the $1.79 bag, done so by Rebecca. The Jolly Time Healthy Pop Buttered Flavor 94% fat-free popcorn placed in the $3.99 bag, placed by Lanisha. And finally, she chose the Phillips Remedy to be placed in the $5.25 bag, placed by Rebecca, leaving out the Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula Cat Food. For $1,000, was the sugar-free strawberry gel 69 cents? Oh, yes it was. Bettina decided to go in for $2,000, believing the Tylenol was $12.49. And when Bob pressed the button to see what was inside the $12.49 bag, it was the Tylenol arthritis pain. Bettina had $2,000. She decided to go in for $4,000. Were the Dole pineapple slices $1.79 for $4,000? Inside the bag was the Dole pineapple slices. Bettina had $4,000. She decided to go in for $8,000. Was the Jolly Time Healthy Pop Buttered Flavored 94% fat-free popcorn $3.99? The answer was Yes! Now the big moment. Did Bettina choose to take the $8,000 and quit, or go on for $16,000? Bettina said that she wanted to go all the way, and even if she didn't, and even if she ended up with nothing, she claimed that she was on the Price is Right to have a good time. So, for $16,000, was the Phillips Remedy inside the $5.25 bag? Now, I just want to point out she left out the Purina Cat Chow Indoor Formula Cat Food. Alright, was the Phillips Remedy $5.25 for $16,000? Wow. This was a big risk she was taking, folks. Alright, for $16,000, was the Phillips Remedy $5.25? The answer was... Yes! 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 Bettina won $16,000! Woohoo! Janae played 2 for the price of 1 for a medieval windmill from the intimategardener.com, modeled by Terry, and a Ridgeway Furniture 221 Baker Street grandfather clock, modeled by Rebecca. The value of the 2 prizes totaled $5,383. Janae, of course, had to find out the price of the medieval windmill. She chose the last number for free, and that was an 8 and not a 2. She chose the first number to be a 6 and not a 3, and the second number to be a 5 and not an 8, making the price $658. And the actual retail price of the medieval windmill from theintimategardener.com was $658. Janae won both prizes. Emily played double prices for a trip to St. Maarten that included a 6-night all-inclusive stay in a beachfront king room at Divi Little Bay, modeled by Lanisha and Terry in lovely swimsuits. Emily chose the high price of $7,880 over the low price of $6,540. And when the low price was taken away and Bob revealed the actual retail price, it was $7,880! Emily was on her way to St. Maarten. I'm sure she had a great vacation there. Judith played Cliffhangers for a Vaughn-Bassett Cottage Collection bedroom group and Supplepedic.com queen mattress set from Strobel Technologies, modeled by Rebecca, valued at $4,748. Lanisha modeled the 3 small prizes, which were an illuminated makeup mirror, a beard and mustache shaver, or trimmer, and a smoothie maker. Judith believed the makeup mirror was $25, and she was exactly right. It was $25, as Lanisha revealed it. Now for the beard and mustache shaver, she believed it was $28. It wasn't $28. The mountain climber went up 2 steps. Lanisha revealed the price to be $30. So now, Judith could not miss the price of the smoothie maker by more than $23. And it seemed very unlikely for Judith to do such a thing. She believed it was $40. $40 was not the price of the smoothie maker. So, the least it could be was $17, and the most it could be was $63. Yep. I did my math correctly there. I'm going to tell you that the mountain climber did not go over. He went up 10 more steps safely, ending on the 12th step. The actual retail price of the smoothie maker revealed by Lanisha was $50, and Judith became the 5th winner of the day. Wow. Rebecca. Speaking of Rachel Reynolds, Terry Harrison in my mind looked like Rachel Reynolds. In any event, Rebecca modeled the Pontiac Vibe. The price was not $28,831, as that was wrong. Now, Ryan chose the 2 to be a 1 and not a 3, the 8 to be a 7 and not a 9, the 8 to be a 9 and not a 7, the 3 to be a 2 and not a 4, and the 1 to be a 0 and not a 2, making the new price $17,920. Alright. When it was time for Ryan to ask the ladies if he had at least one number right, well, there we go. That was the sound I was looking for. Before I get underway, let me just give myself the losing horns for a couple of blunders I made just now. The blunders was mentioning Rachel's name and trying to find the sound for the one-away horn. Alright. When Ryan asked the ladies if he had at least one number right, he did have at least one number right. Now when he asked the ladies if he had two numbers right, he did have two numbers right. Now when he asked the ladies if he had three numbers right, he did have three numbers right. When he asked the ladies if he had four numbers right, he did have four numbers right. Alright, now, this was the very important question Ryan had to ask. He had to ask the ladies if there was a perfect show and wondering if he got all five numbers right. If he was right, he would win the car. Now, he asked the ladies if we had a perfect show and was all five numbers right. He found out that, let me just give myself the losing horns one more time just to confirm my mistakes that I made. Mentioning Rachel's name instead of Rebecca's and trying to find the one-away horn on my recorder. Alright. Ryan asked the ladies if he had all five numbers right, plus was a perfect show intact? Well, he did hear a sound. Now, I believe the sound went something like this. He had all five numbers right! He won the car! Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah! That's right. $17,920 was the actual retail price of the Pontiac Vibe, and a perfect show took place! How do you like that? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So, all six pricing games were won back on May 26, 2005, and it also included $1,000 won by Emily in the second Showcase Showdown. So adding the $1,000 to the $16,000 won in It's in the Bag, a grand total of $17,000 was given away to go on with the perfect show that took place on May 26, 2005. So all the contestants, Adam, Bettina, Janae, Emily, Judith, and Ryan, are named the MVPs of The Price is Right. And boy, did they ever win their pricing games. Now, Emily also won a showcase that involved the Gilligan's Island parody of Finnegan's Island. The showcase included a selection of Brill quiet and lightweight garden mowers, a DVD-CD shelf stereo system, and a Rhinell Beechcraft 200 LSE Deluxe 20-foot ski boat with trailer. Rebecca played the role of the skipper, and Carrie played the role of Finnegan, the Gilligan character. The parody character of Gilligan. Okay, now Emily bid $26,500 on her showcase. She was worried that she went over. Well, when Bob revealed the actual retail price, it turned out it was $28,455. A difference of $1,955. A pretty good bid. She won a grand total of $38,315 in cash and prizes on May 26, 2005 on a perfect Price is Right. This retro edition of the Price is Right pricing game recap is sponsored by Keebler Graham Cracker Crumbs. Keebler, uncommonly good. So that one's for you on 264 shirt. I'm sorry that I could not upload this recap anytime earlier, but I got it out of the way tonight because I had free time, and I was so glad to do it for you. My next retro pricing game recap will be one requested by BenM72487. It's the episode that aired back on November 21st, 1996. And I plan to do it on BenM72487's birthday. So I'm going to have him as a guest on Skype. So this will be a very special retro recap for him. And then I will have the 21st season premiere retro pricing and recap requested by SportsGuy528, which aired back on September 14, 1992. Until next time, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. See you around, everyone!